Hello and welcome back to Peak Quest.
10, 9,
This is my second episode on Subnautica.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Yeah, this is about to happen, so I thought I'd start the episode here. Doesn't look like I'm getting out on that thing. So I've gathered a few materials, I've got a few things together. I can show you a few more things. For instance, I now have a radiation suit. I now have a building tool. And I've got some materials to build with. So let's pop down here. Turn the wreckage that I've scavenged into some titanium. So I also realised in the last episode I died. I should probably go over that. This is survival mode. This is an Iron Man mode. When I die, I will respawn in the nearest pod or base, or the last pod or base I was in, and I'll show you a base. This is the building tool, and it calls up my construction. So you might want to put foundation down. Kind of 3D prints it. Here we are. There's a foundation. Now you can put free floating structures down, but foundations add more structural stability to your stuff. So I'll add a compartment. I haven't got glass at the moment. I've got enough stuff to make glass though, so pop back into here. Make some glass. There we are. I will pop across to here and I'll put a solar panel on. That'll give me power inside the little habitat that I've built. And I'll put a hatch on the front.
Power restored. All primary systems online. Welcome aboard,
so
Captain.
That's as big as it is at the moment. Not very big, I know. But what it does allow you to do is make more storage. I can build quite a few of them. It's just quartz and titanium. And you can rename them whatever you want, so like a locker full of gold or whatever. But that's a lot bigger than the storage compartment I've got aboard the life pod, and I can make lots of them. Pop out. Now that's a little small. You can add more rooms, more corridors. Well, you can have more corridors at the moment. I haven't found the pattern yet for the room, and that's partly what it comes into with scanning. So I'll go see if I can find the pattern for the Sea Glide. I've already discovered one, and I'll get the scanner up. Where is it? There. So the scanner literally will do these acid mushrooms. You scan stuff. It's as simple as that. And then it adds it to your data bank. Now for life forms and stuff, it can tell you the weaknesses, it can tell you where they live, what they feed on. That kind of thing is quite handy. For man-made structures, however, it's still a bit buggy when you're leaving water. For man-made structures, let's see if I can find some. There's some creep vine. Just metal salvage. So yeah, creepvine forests are home to these things, stalkers. They've got lots of nasty teeth. There's a tooth now. I'll need that later in the game. May as well grab it. Swim this way. There's some wreckage. There's wreckage dotted all over. There's minor wrecks and there's bigger wrecks. This one seems to be a minor wreck. Let's go down into it. And in here, that's a sand shark. It's not particularly friendly. Go away, go away. I'll scan you. I'll scan you. Head up to the surface for a second. It won't follow us. Get some air. Right, so he's kind of guarding this wreckage, which makes things a little awkward. It's livable, so let's see. I can scan this. There we are, got that. Oh, we seem to have glitched a bit. Scan that. That's a bioreactor. Another mobile vehicle bay fragment. That's all 3 mobile vehicle bay fragments, that's handy. Good. Are you scannable? No, your door. So he's fussing about down there. Aha! This is the second sea glide fragment. I need. There we go, unlock the sea glide. Now if I scan another bit of sea glide, like this one. Ow! Ow! Right. That gave me titanium. Because I've already scanned it. Let's get out of here actually. There we are. Right. Pop onto here. Blueprint, and tell me what I need for the sea glides. So I could do with some lubricant actually. I think these are what killed me last time. Oh god, they're literally just floating in the water. Ready for me to swim through. You have to really keep an eye on your oxygen until you can make some of the vehicles. Because yes, there are vehicles, yes you can make submarines. They're quite a lot of fun. And they'll help you immensely. I mean, it won't fully protect you. Ooh, I think I'm being chased. Need some of this. And let's swim back. There's the lifeboat. Swim back this way. Yeah, he's chasing me. No? Sometimes they do chase you. Now these are just the little predators. And they mostly keep to the creep vine, and that sand shark keeps over there to the deeper water. There we are. So that's my little base at the moment. It's not much. It doesn't have to be much. That's basically a bit to keep all my stuff in. So do I have enough lubricant? I do. And what did the pattern need again? The equipment, the tools, deployables, a battery and copper wire. I should have enough stuff for copper wire. Yes. And the battery's just acid mushrooms because I've got some copper in here. Got some creepvine things in there. Yeah, I know you are picking stuff off a coral reef, and that's not really advised. Well, it's not advised in the normal life. This is a survival situation, so you might be able to get away with it morally. There's a sea glide. Right, now I've got the sea glide, I'm going to show you one of the secret places on this. Let's get myself orientated. So, there's Aurora, she's pretty battered. Roughly her bow points north and her stern points south, so let's get... The sea glide takes up a lot of space, by the way. Sea glide up, and I'm noticeably going a hell of a lot faster, and it's got a light on it. So roughly south, quite a bit. So I'll go underwater so you can see the biomes we're going through. Creepvine. We're now through the creepvine and we're into another bit. These are quite friendly, they're a bit like whales. There's one of the bigger wrecks. That is quite far down, I don't think I've got oxygen enough to get there. Oh, and of course I've made this trip while it's going dark. Oh, great. So, now you're in really deep water. I could probably get to the bottom and back with my oxygen, but I wouldn't really be able to do a hell of a lot. Oh, it's not going dark, that's an eclipse. I've not seen an eclipse in this game before. Wow. They are adding more detail constantly. Ah, okay, that's not too far down. Where's the other one? Right. I say it's not too far down, it is still pretty deep. You can do this trip without a sea glide, it just takes a lot longer. Have I got supplies with me? Yes. Okay. That's another thing, you probably always want supplies on you. A bit of food, a bit of water. The more exploring you're going to do, the deeper you're going to go, the more supplies you want. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. It will take a few minutes to load. Here we are. There is land! It's not quite land as in the traditional sense, though. If we go underneath it, it's floating. Being kept up by those things. Giant floaty organisms. And you definitely want a knife when you get onto this island, because there are weird little crab things and they're a bit of a bastard. So here we are on land. Here it is. Ah. Got you. Alright. So we can... When I'm not being attacked, I will try and scan stuff out. I'm going away from them for now. Now, there's quite a few plants on here that are really quite useful. And feel free to, you know, give them a good scan. Faint energy signatures. Yes, you will. Now, one of the handiest plants on this island is actually this tree here. Was it a tree? No. There's a tree around here. Where is it? And here is the big secret of the island. We are not... Sometimes it does bug out like this. Good, good. We were not the first people here. Others have crashed here before. Is that it? I can hear more, but... I think there's one in there. Now, scanner. It's coming off a bit weird. This is scanning the stasis rifle. This is scanning the exterior grow bed. And these patterns have been added. I can now build that. This is one of the handiest plants you've got. Chinese potato. And marble melon. I recommend you hit the marble melon. Pop it. There we are. Hit it with your knife. You'll get nothing because I'm full of titanium. Typical. Marble melon's food, eat it. Chinese potato plant's food. You can eat it. You need a balanced diet in this game. If you don't have a balanced diet, you will well, have penalties. So let's grab that pad. Grab this weird looking artifact. Now, that's a nice room. Let's scan it. Takes a while. And a while. And now we can build a multi-purpose room. I could build one right here. And we can scan a spotlight and we can get a spotlight. And we can scan a living wall and get a living wall. Scan my desk, I can now have a desk back on my base. What's my chair? No, that's not very nice. Oh, there is a thing in there. Let's go kill that. So if my knife and my other equipment look a bit funny, it's because of the sea glide. It does that now and again. Ah, this is the tree I wanted. A bulbo tree. Hit that. There we are. It gives you not a lot of food, but gives you 10 water. That's handy. It's very handy. Another one is the lantern tree. Not a lot of food, not a lot of water, but hey, balanced diet. Let's see. Let's get in here. First aid kit. Healed. Should probably save that for afterwards. Never mind. You're dead now. No. Now you're dead. Okay. Anything in here? A battery. Handy. And more importantly, a pad.
Integrating new PDA data.
And this is where it comes up. So, pad number 1, Captain's log. 5 weeks since our ship, the Degassi, was shut down. So you can guess what happened to us. We were shut down. I will go over that in more detail later. There's one more place I want to get to. Now, what you can do back at your base is now you've got the multi-purpose room. I'll actually build one here. There. No, I haven't got enough. I've got no glass, so I can't make a hatch. That's a pain. Now you've got the multi-purpose room, you can fit more in your base, which means you can now build a grow bed, and you can plant some of the plants. You can plant bilbo trees and have a steady supply of water. Yeah, things that aren't fully rendered in the game yet just come with big blocks, and you can just scan them like that. They'll show up in random places. It's handy. A bit weird, but handy. Got a bulkhead. And so yeah, you can now have plants in your base. Bilbo tree, water. Shiny potato plant, food. Marble melon, food. No. Better water. There's the indoor grow bed. You can obviously scan the trees, which, even though you're picking them and eating them, we got a lantern tree. Tells you all about the lantern tree. Common watermelon. But now I've got the indoor bed, I've got bulkheads, dive suits, desks, spotlights, rooms. So on my next video I will have left this island, because I'm trying not to give too much away about the game. This is just a brief showing you about life pods all the way over there, the Euros here. I want you guys to explore, obviously. This is me popping in, showing you what you can do, some of the things you can do, a few little hints and tips, and pretty much saying, if you like survival games, this is a game for you. Really good. It's only an alpha, it's going to get better and better. I have no stake in the game, by the way, I'm just recommending. So when we get back, I will have built a bit more of a base. I hopefully will be set up to pop into the Aurora, and we'll go exploring the Aurora. So I'll see you guys next time.